I'm your way today with a mind-blowing company called Solar Taxi. They are into solar cars, solar motorbike. This that you see here runs on battery, no fuel, no fuel. We'll come your way with it. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, do so. Thank you very much. Harvey. Good. We are here today to get to know what Solar Taxi is all about.
Okay, so welcome once again to
Yeah.
Solar Taxi's office. Solar Taxi, as the name implies, is a combination. It's actually an electric vehicle company that has emerged in the.
Did you say electric?
Yes.
Okay.
Electric
So
vehicle.
it doesn't use fuel.
It doesn't use fuel.
Okay.
So it's an electric vehicle company that has come into the Ghanaian transport industry. It actually began early last year, and it started as a project. So with the advent of electric vehicles and the solar panel technology, we decided to marry the two to produce a clean form of transportation. That was why we decided to experiment on how best we can use the sun's energy to power these electric vehicles. During the project phase, it was quite okay. Then along the line, Mastercard came in to assist us in doing a piloting phase. So we began the piloting phase somewhere February last year, 2019,
Okay.
and we piloted it for a period of 6 months. After the piloting phase, we realized that there was this business potential in the usage of electric vehicles. So we decided to move into the business phase from the piloting phase. So that was how Solar Taxi actually began. And I think at the end of the day, I'll show you the prototype, which the one that we first built.
Built. Okay.
Yes.
So, what necessitated the idea? Why Solar Taxi? Because I have a car. We all use fuel. Why? How did you get the idea?
You realize Ghana is a sub-Saharan country.
Mhm.
And
More
for that matter, yes. And for that matter, we experience between 3,000 to 3,500 hours of sunlight annually. But the best we can do with this God-given natural resource is to dry our clothes and dry our feet. So we decided that no, why don't we change it to a more economically sustainable form of.
Do you do the car here in Ghana, or you just import them for people to come and buy?
Okay, so what happens is Solar Taxi, when we talk about electric vehicles, what we have are electric cars, solar electric cars, and we also have solar electric motorbikes, as well as tricycles. So what happens is we import the parts in. The parts are imported, and we assemble them with a team of female engineers. What happens?
Only female.
Only female.
So only ladies do put the car together.
Yes. So what happens
Wow.
is, the narrative about the transport industry is male dominated. It's like wherever you go into the transport industry, you find purely men who are taking charge of activities. So we wanted to change this narrative, as well as reintroducing this new form of technology. Then we wanted the ladies to also spearhead this form.
What men can do, women can do better.
Yes. So with all the vehicles that you see, later we'll show you the vehicles. All the vehicles that you see, they were all assembled by the ladies.
They were all assembled by ladies.
Yes.
So you train these ladies, or they are staff that you pay. They come in, you train them to be able to be fixing your cars for you, or they are people that you hired and you pay them as staff.
Yes, they've all been hired and they are
Being paid.
Yes, as staff. So what happens is before we employ them, they should have at least a prior knowledge of the engineering thing that they are coming to do. So they should either have a background in electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, materials engineering.
So if somebody is out there and would want to come and join such a team, I think it's a fantastic idea for ladies to be building cars in Ghana, here in Africa. So, what will they be able, how will they be able to be part of this success story?
Usually, when we have a vacancy available, we do advertise on our various media platforms. Solar Taxi GH at Solar Taxi GH on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Perfect. I would want us to talk about the marketing bit, the sales bit. Now, somebody watching us would want to have a feel of a solar taxi. Are you selling at the moment, or is still at the prototype stage?
Okay, we are currently selling, and with the selling of the vehicles, we currently have 3 models of electric vehicles.
3 different models.
Yes, we have the SUV, a Cherry
Okay.
SUV.
Cherry SUV.
Yes, we also have the sedan.
Okay.
We also have the Mini Coupe.
Okay.
So all these are currently being sold. And before you want to purchase any
one.
of these vehicles, you go to Solar Taxi's website, which is www.solartaxi.co. That's www.solartaxi.co.
That's cool.
Not .com.
Okay.
.co. Yes. So when you go there, you select solar cars, and you see a fleet of cars that will come on your display. You select the car that you want, and you see an arrow pointing downwards.
Okay.
And when you click on that arrow, it will display
The
the
details.
features of the car, and the bottom part has a rental button as well as sales
Okay.
purchase
So,
button.
so one can rent the car,
Yes.
and another person can decide, I am buying outright. How much is it to rent? Is it daily, weekly, fortnightly, or monthly, or annually?
Okay.
And how much if I want to buy?
So what is we have available? We have various sales models. The first one we say we have the outright purchase.
Okay.
So if somebody wants to purchase these vehicles outright, the SUVs goes for 200,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
The sedans goes for 120,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And the Mini Coupe goes for 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Oh, okay.
But with the rental, the SUVs goes for 1,000 cedis per month.
Okay.
That's the minimum you can rent, 1,000 cedis per month. Then the sedans.
Before you go ahead, you are not going to buy fuel.
No.
When you pay your 1,000 cedis, it's fuel free
Yes.
for 1 full month.
So what happens is all you have to do is just charge. And even with the charging, that's where our solar taxi, the solar itself comes in. In Ghana, because we were sometime back, we were experiencing power fluctuations. Yes. So we decided to build a solar hub, which will replace the charging of the vehicle using the conventional electricity. Yes, you can charge using the conventional electricity from the house,
But you
can also have the alternative of charging with the solar.
Does that mean every time I have to bring it to your charging station to do the charging, or I can give you money, you build one convenient for me in my house when I buy the car?
Yes, we can build one convenient for you in your house if you want. We also have charging stations at vantage points in the city.
Like
Especially
where?
in Accra, we
Accra.
have some vantage points that we have.
Can you name
solar.
one or two
Yes, we have
places?
one at Adenta, and
Okay.
we also have one at Latibiokoshi.
Okay, what about Kumasi?
In Kumasi, we have one at Anoga Junction.
Anoga Junction.
Yes, we initially had one at Tafo, but because our operations there went down,
No,
we
okay.
decided to relocate it to.
Okay, and you have one at the
we have one at
high
the
there.
high, which we can. That one is actually a prototype, which we can also.
So if I rent 1,000 cities a month, I will be given a discount though. Will I repair in case there is a breakage?
Okay, so no. So what happens is when you rent for the 1,000 cedis a month, maintenance, what we are now doing is with the mechanical faults, the renter or the client can actually work on it. But when it comes to the electrical faults,
You bring it.
you bring it and you do everything. for
So
you.
with the
when-
repair cost, they will bear if it is electrical.
Yes.
And if it is mechanical, you can send it to your.
any mechanic at all to be.
What about if the
There is-
fitter at the magazine doesn't have any
That's-
knowledge about
That's
it?
the issue. That's why we are saying that with the mechanical part, depending on how the fault looks like. For example, if you are driving a car and something like maybe the bumper got broken or something, instead of you bringing it to the office, you can just inform us that this is the situation.
Okay.
Then we'll give you the directive to take it to. Because if you bring it to the office, what may happen is you may come and meet a queue of
Yeah.
vehicles that we have to attend to. So
Okay.
why don't you work on
Do you have a purchasing arrangement where those who cannot afford the 100,000, the 120s, and the 200,000s for the sedan, the mini coupe and stuff, to be able to pay installment, let's say down payment half,
Yes.
then you pay the rest.
So there
it
is
possible?
there is a model like that. Actually, we have two different models in that regard. So what happens?
Can you share with us?
So with the first model, what happens is you first pay 50% or more deposit, initial deposit. So assuming you want to go for the SUV, which costs 200,000 Ghana cedis, what you do is you pay 50%, which is 100,000 Ghana cedis, or more, depending on your
Depending on your strength.
ability. Yes. So if you think you can pay more, maybe 120, 130,000 Ghana cedis, you can pay that. The minimum you can pay is the half of it, which is 50,000 Ghana cedis. Then the remaining balance, which is 100,000, it will be spread across a period of 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year,
1 year.
depending on how you want it to be paid.
So can I come in with my cash right now and buy, or anytime I have to pre-order?
You have to pre-order.
How long will it take for my car to be in my house?
A
if
maximum,
I
of,
pre-order?
a maximum of 1 month.
A maximum of
A maximum
1
of
month.
1 month.
Okay.
You should get the vehicle. So with the high purchase model that I was talking about, if you want to go with a 3 months payment model, it attracts an interest of 10%.
Hey.
So what
No.
happens?
Come back to me.
So what happens is, so if you are paying, if you want to buy the SUV, which is 200,000, you pay an initial deposit of 50%, which is 100,000 Ghana cedis. Then with the balance of 100,000 Ghana cedis, there will be an interest of 10%. It will attract an interest of 10%. Where then
Monthly or
no, for the 3
for the
months
3
period.
months? Okay.
For the 3 month period, it's 10%. But if it is 6 months, it increases to 18%. Then for 1 year period, it increases to 25%. That's how we want.
Have you
So
been
then-
able to sell any of the cars? Are they on the road here in Kumasi and Accra so far?
Yes. So currently we first did a preliminary shopping in Kumasi, Accra, Tema, to see where the business viability was. So we currently have about 4 vehicles, in fact more than 4 vehicles in Accra.
Accra.
We currently have about 8 vehicles in Accra as we
Okay.
speak
Okay.
right now. And we are also hoping to get more by the end of this month.
Okay. What about the
by end of
bikes?
September. So with the bikes, we have a lot of them. We currently have over 60 bikes at our disposal, and we are going to take stock of another 50 bikes that will be coming in for assembling purposes. So with the bikes, what we also do is we engage courier service providers to patronize our vehicles, because you're not going to buy fuel. All you
Yeah.
can do is charge these vehicles, and with the speed, range, and things.
Yeah, I was going to come there. What's the range if I charge my
So-
vehicle for a day and the battery is full?
Okay, so with the SUVs, you can travel for 401 kilometers before your next charge.
401 kilometers.
before
So
your next
Accra,
charge. You can go from Accra
Accra
to Kumasi
to
and
Kumasi.
even go back to probably Lendaba
Taba,
or something.
okay.
Before
Before the
battery
battery
runs down.
runs down.
Yes, but if so, we usually it is advisable if you are using it for intra-city movement. Yes, and the smaller car, which is the mini coupe, also goes for 300 kilometers before your next charge. However, with the electric vehicles, they travel for 200 kilometers before your next charge, and they all have lithium batteries. And you understand that lithium batteries
Yeah.
are the best on the market, and they have longer capacity range.
so which one is the 400? Isn't all
The
the
SUV?
the SUV?
SUV is 400, the sedan is
The
400
sedan 400.
kilometers, and the mini
The
coupe
mini
is
coupe
300.
is 300.
Yes.
Okay.
We can. So depend on if a client wants it designed, or if the client wants us to design it to suit his or her customization, we can also do that.
My final question, is it DVLA approved? Is it certified to be running or to be driven on our roads?
Yes, please. Initially, when we had challenges, especially when it came to the licensing of the initial vehicles that we brought, but along the line, they were able to
Come in and
yes, we find a place for us to also license. So all the current 60 bikes that we have, as well as the vehicles that we have, they've all been licensed.
Okay.
Yes. So if you come on board, we can even assist you in the licensing as well as
How
the
the
licensing.
insurance.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. So we
and the
also
insurance bit.
yes. So we can also insure it for you if the customer wants it to be.
The
done.
cost is not going to be different from the manual cars.
No, it's not different from the manual cars. For instance, we rent or we lease these bikes out on monthly basis. So assuming you run a courier service and you want, instead of you going to buy these 4 bikes or a bike for yourself, all you have to do is come to us. We'll give you a bike at a monthly rate of 700 cedis. You get it? At a monthly rate of 700 cedis. Then you lease the bike out to you maintenance on the electrical side, we
It's
will
on
take
you.
care of, yes, then on the mechanical side, you take care of the maintenance part. So we currently have a lot of clients coming on board for the courier service bits of it.
And that one too, if somebody want to buy it outright, how much does the bike cost?
So for the electric bike, it goes for 18,000 Ghana cedis.
18,000.
18,000 Ghana cedis. Yes.
Viewers, you heard it from your name. We didn't even ask. the
My name is Arnold Anoche.
Arnold Anoche.
And
You
I'm
heard it from Arnold Anoche. You are the
operations manager.
the
for
operations
Solar Taxi.
manager for Solar Taxi. You don't buy fuel. Oh. Do you put in water?
You only put in water for the windscreen.
The
So we have all the vehicles also have air conditioners as well.
Oh, okay. So 100% solar. First in Ghana, from what I know. I don't think we have Tesla here. If we do, this is assembled here in Ghana. Do you do it in Kumasi or Accra? The assembly.
We do both.
We do both.
Yeah.
Finally, I would want you to look into the camera and tell people your final thoughts. Tell people how they will be able to get this, your social media handles, your telephone number, contacts. Can people order from abroad?
Yeah. Okay, so good people of Ghana, thank you for lending Solar Taxi your ears and allowing us to come into your various houses. You know, the transportation industry in Ghana, as well as that of the world, is actually changing at a faster pace. And for that matter, almost every country is vouching for electric vehicles. I think somewhere along the line, Uber is aiming to go fully electric by 2040. So what are you waiting for? Hop on board and let us take you into the future of electric vehicle. If you want to reach us, please, you can go on any of the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and search for at Solar Taxi GH. At Solar Taxi
GH. And the telephone number
is 0245 053929.
I can't wait to order my first
Sure.
electric car.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Arnold.
you too.
Yeah.